What is up, YouTubians? I have a battle for you today. It's quite exciting, comes right down to the wire. It's against someone I battle a lot. It's a good friend of mine, and actually I went over to his place. I battled him in person, and he didn't have a team ready, so he just threw together a bunch of his favorite guys, and I actually was testing out a new team of mine. It has my Eviolite Dusclops, so I was pretty excited for it, and we'll get into this one right away. He's going to send out his left nut as a lead, and it actually owned me pretty hard because I thought that it would have the sturdy, obviously, but I'd never seen Metal Burst with it, so I thought I could get him down to 1 HP, and then next turn outspeed him and kill him, but I was sorely mistaken. At this point, he's laughing at me saying that any Pokemon I send in will die, and I didn't believe him, so I sent in my Mixed Wall, Declops, thinking that, well, he's got plenty of special defense, and the Eviolite boost will make him, survive. So he goes for the Metal Burst, and look at this. There it goes, and he's dead. So, one hit kill. Nice one. That was pretty surprising. I'm going to go into my Scizor now, knowing that I can get a kill off on him with my Bullet Punch. He's going to use his Berry, which he thought would let him move first, but my Bullet Punch still outspeeds that. So he's going to die. I'm going to take a little damage from Life Orb, and then he's going to send out his Mienshao, who is going to fake me out, actually, so that kind of sucked. I was hoping to get a Bullet Punch on him there, and then he's going to go for a high jump kick, and I was super pissed about that because I was really hoping he'd miss and I could stick in with my Scizor and Bullet Punch some more people, but he survives with 1 HP, and he goes for the high jump kick and lands it. So my Claw is going to die, but luckily for me, his Life Orb will take him out as well. So, going into the next Pokemon, I'm going to send out my... Who do I send out here? I'm going to send out Olga again, my Rotom Wash, hoping that I can either get an Hidden Power Ice off on him or a Hydro Pump, and I go for the Hidden Power Ice. He was scouting me out. Smart play. I'm not going to get to use it. He knows that I have Hidden Power Ice now, so he's going to switch out, and thinking that I can't land anything, I'm going to switch out myself. Nope, I'm going to do a Hidden Power. I'm going to do a Hidden Power Ice again, thinking he's going to stay in, and, well, that didn't work out for me very well. So, I'm going to switch out, going into my Zerg, my own Gliscor, knowing that if he does any Electric-type moves, I can absorb it. So he goes for the Shadow Ball, and seeing that, I'm pretty sure I made this set for him a while back, so I know it's a spec set because of how much damage it did. So, I can kind of read this one pretty well. He's going to go for another Shadow Ball. Yeah, see, there he is. That's a spec set. I'm going to heal up with some Poison Heal. And then I'm going to use an Earthquake, I believe, because I thought he would not switch out. But I was wrong. So, he switches into his Schlong, the most annoying Slowbro I've ever come across. And he just really ruins your day. I've played this guy quite a few times, and he's just pretty ridiculous. He's so defensive, it's crazy. I never have a Pokemon that can counter it, but I'm going to try. I'm going to send out my Olga, hoping that I can get a Volt Switch, and this Ice Beam is going to do not too much, but he got a crit, so that explains why it did so much damage. But of course, being super predictable, I'm going to try and go for a Volt Switch, so he's going to switch out into his Jolteon, and he's just going to absorb that, so that was super stupid of me. That was a good play on his part, predicting me very well. So I'm going to switch back into Zerg, hoping he's going to go for a Thunderbolt. But again, he's going to go for... he's going to go for Hidden Power. And it's going to be Ice. And it's Specs boosted. And he's got the Hold Absorb. So that's going to really suck. It's going to take me and do some decent damage there. Heal up. He's going to switch out, thinking that I'm going to go for an Earthquake. And I know he's going to do that, so I use a Toxic, hoping that poison whatever he switches into. And he's going to switch into his Fried Rice. He's going to switch into this Whimsicott. It's a huge pain in the ass. It stalls me for a good couple turns. I'm really happy I got the poison off right away on this guy because it's going to be the reason that I can even get through it. Otherwise, he could have just stalled me out all day. So I'm going to go for a Taunt, but he's faster than me. Or no, he's not. He's got Prankster, which I completely forgot about in match. So he's going to get a Prankster Taunt on me. I can't use my Taunt, so that was kind of a waste of a turn. And then he's going to take some poison damage, but not too much at the beginning. And then what he's going to go for is an Encore, which he's going to lock me into Toxic, which is pretty shitty. Now my Zerg's useless, and he's going to force me into a switch, which is going to be a pain in the ass. A switchy switch. Mother trucker. I hate when that happens. I've never played this Whimsicott specifically. He's never used this against me before, so I guess that's one new guy. Personally, I've never used him myself. I can never seem to use him very well. So I'm going to switch into my Olga, my maid of sorts, my washing machine, and he's going to, I'm pretty sure, go for a Hidden Power Ice, and no, I go for a trick here. I go for a trick, because I want that leftovers, and I want to lock him into whatever move he's planning on using. But he's going to go for a substitute, and that's going to be a huge pain in the ass, because once again I wasted my turn. I don't kill the sub, and yeah, he's going to get the Leech Seed, and it's just going to heal him up nicely. It's a good thing I have that poison, because it's going to take him down slowly but surely, and there we go, he's healing up. So I'm going to call Olga back. I'm going to send Zerg back out, just because, why not, right? He's going to taunt me. Doesn't matter at this point. He's going to die from poison on this turn or the next. I'm pretty sure it's this turn. He's going to heal up a little bit with that leftovers. And here it comes. Do I take him out here? Yes, there we go. He dies. Finally, that pain in the ass. So he's gone. And I'm just going to heal up here again. Poison heal. Love that. He's going to send out a Schlong again, and that's just going to be a huge pain in the ass. I know to get out of there right away. He's got that Ice Beam. Switch into my Olga. He's going to go for a Scald, which is going to do neutral damage. And, oh no, it's not very effective actually, but he gets the Burn, and that's a huge pain in the ass, because that's going to be the reason Olga does not survive this upcoming turn. So I'm just keeping it in as fodder at this point. So he goes into a static, and I'm going to go for a trick, hoping that Schlong stays in. Instead, I end up with a Specs, and he gets a Choice Scarf. Still works out for him. That's a pain. I survive with 3, but he's faster than I am. So I'm going to go into Zerg, and I think he predicts this and goes for the Shadow Ball. So he gets the Choice Scarf Shadow Ball. It's going to do a decent amount of damage. No, it gets me all the way past half. And he gets a crit. Hacks are not on my side today. That's a pain. I'm going to go for the Protect, just so I can heal up. And he's going to go for another Shadow Ball, so it works. And he's going to go for another Shadow Ball. And I know I'm going to survive this just barely. So I'm going to get the Earthquake off, and I'm going to kill him. So that was sweet. I'm glad that I healed up a little bit. Guaranteed my survival. And there it goes. Peace out, Static. You are a pain in my side. Not a fan of you. Anyways, he's going to send his Schlong back out, and I'm still scared, but I get the Toxic off, which, oh baby, that helps me so much later in the game. That's the only reason I won that move right there. Everyone take note of that. He's going to take me out with the Ice Beam. Well worth it. Good work, Zerg. If it wasn't for you and your Toxic, we would not have won this game. So he's going to take a little damage, but whatever. He's got leftovers, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to send out my Olga, just knowing that it's almost dead anyways, so I'm hoping I can just maybe get a Volt Switch off on Schlong. But he knows I'm going for that, so he switches Schlong out, goes back into his swag. I'm going to go for the Volt Switch, and good prediction, it does nothing to him. So I just die, and off from the burn, and I send in the Pants. The Pants is going to go for an Ice Punch, and I was so hoping this would take him out in one hit. So hoping, but it only gets him down to half. So that sucks, and he's going to pull off an awesome move right here. I'm actually thinking of using this Gliscor at some period in time because it's awesome, and he's going to go for the Fling with his Toxic Orb. He's already got the Poison. He's already got Poison Heal. Now I'm poisoned. Poison's going to rack up a lot of damage over time, and I'm going to be an idiot. I'm going to try and go for, I think, a Dragon Dance. And, I don't know, I get the first Dragon Dance. I predicted his Protect. So lucky me, I get a Dragon Dance, but you'll see how this does not work out for me in the end. So, Gliscor is going to go for... What does he go for here? Gliscor, you tricky bastard. What do you go for? All the status takes so long. I'm going to go for another Dragon Dance, predicting that he's going to go either switch out or switch into something else. But, or no, I guess switch out in general, but he's carrying acrobatics, so what a pain in the ass. That's going to no, it's going to take me down to crit. I'm going to heal up with my leftover, and I'm thinking, oh baby, I can survive this. I can get my last Ice Punch in with times like 2.5 attack and a bunch of speed, but of course Toxic has racked up enough damage that that's just going to take me out, and that's too bad. The Pants is awesome, and he deserved that hit. So I'm going to switch into my Merlin, my Alakazam, and if it wasn't for Alakazam, I would not have won this match, realistically. So he's going to protect. It's too bad that Psychic would have done a decent amount of damage. I'm going to get the Psychic on this guy. It's going to do a lot of damage, actually. More than half. Yeah, and I get the special defense hacks there, and his special defense falls, so he's going to do quite a bit of damage to me. I just survived. That was really scary. I thought the game was over. But no, he's going to go for Protect. I'm going to go for a Recover. No, I get overzealous, and I go for another Psychic. You idiot, why'd you do that? Should not have done that. So, I'm now going to go for another Psychic. Insult to injury. Finally kill him. Goodbye, Swag. You were a pain, and good riddance. So, he's going to go into his Schlong, and I know I can take Schlong out with a Shadow Ball because I've got the Magic Guard Alakazam, and I've got a Life Orb on him, so it's going to do a nice amount of damage, but I'm worried just in case that he might kill me with a Scald, so I use a Recover. He's going to do it. See? That would have killed me. And I'm going to go for another Recover. I'm actually going to recover up quite a few times at this point. I'm going to speed the video up a little bit. It's just basically Scald, Recover, and in the end, I have enough that I survive a hit confidently and take him out with a Shadow Ball. But to add on to that, that poison that my Gliscor got out earlier is going to be a huge help. It's just going to add to my confidence as I go for the Shadow Ball. The poison, when I actually attack, he's going to be at half health just due to poison damage. So that was a really fun game. I'm going to have quite a few uploaded similar to this one, so if you like this, that's great, and you can check out my channel at The Big Zunch. I'm going to be trying to upload on a regular basis now, you guys, so I'll have plenty more videos coming your way. So comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.